Kefir has been healing guts for centuries, and today I'll show you how to make it, why it beats yogurt, and what it can do for your brain, heart and mood. Let's dive into it. Kefir originated in the Caucasus mountains, and it's been consumed there for nearly 2,000 years. Legend says that nomadic herders discovered kefir when they stored their milk in animal skin pouches. The wild yeast and bacteria in the pouches fermented the milk as it sloshed around on the horseback, creating a tangy fizzy drink that didn't spoil. The grains of the prophet, as they were called, were a closely guarded secret that were handed down from generation to generation. And it wasn't until the early 1900s that kefir made its way into Russian hospitals, where it was used to treat everything from intestinal disorders to tuberculosis. These are kefir grains, not actual grains but a symbiotic culture of lactic acid, bacteria and yeast. They're alive and they turn the milk into something extraordinary. Now, the type of milk that you buy actually does matter for flavour and health benefits. I personally prefer the unhomogenized organic milk. It hasn't been overly processed, so the fat globules stay intact, closer to how milk exists in nature. Think of it like a sky filled with big natural clouds. The grains thrive in it, giving a creamier kefir and possibly more diverse probiotics. Homogenized milk breaks the fat into tiny uniform particles, like turning big clouds into a fine mist. It still works fine for the kefir, but you might get a thinner texture, simpler flavor, and slightly fewer probiotics. If you're going for maximum gut health, organic milk is the key. It's free from synthetic hormones and pesticides, which could otherwise interfere with the microbes you're trying to cultivate. And when you start with better milk, you end up with better kefir, full of probiotics, vitamins like B12 and K2, and beneficial yeasts. Now we're going to take 1 tablespoon of the grains and we're going to cover with around 500 milliliters organic whole milk. We'll cover with a breathable cloth or a lid, and we'll leave it somewhere warm, but ideally at room temperature, for around 24 hours to allow the fermentational magic to take place. And it's here where kefir really shines. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, good and bad, and kefir delivers up to 60 different strains, which will help to rebalance your microbiome. And unlike most probiotic pills, these microbes in kefir actually colonize the gut. They form biofilms, allowing them to stay longer and compete against harmful bacteria. Over 90% of your serotonin is made in your gut, and kefir contains strains like Lactobacillus helveticus, shown to reduce anxiety and depression. It's what scientists call a psychobiotic, supporting your mood naturally. Your immune system is heavily linked to your gut. Kefir boosts white blood cell activity, helps regulate inflammation, and produces compounds that fight off pathogens like Salmonella and E. coli. Kefir is rich in calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, and especially vitamin K2, a rare nutrient that shuttles calcium into your bones instead of your arteries. People often worry about dairy and cholesterol, but fermented dairy behaves very differently. Studies now show that kefir, especially when made with traditional grains, can actually help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and raise HDL, good cholesterol. You know when it's ready because it's thickened and smells slightly tangy. It's got these little pockets of whey, so it's ready to be strained out. We'll pour the entire thing into a sieve, and then we're going to stir it through with a whisk. Traditionally, kefir is strained using plastic sieves and stirred with plastic spoons to avoid any reaction with metal. But I actually use a stainless steel sieve and a whisk, stirring quite roughly. I haven't seen any adverse effects, and this way I avoid microplastics. It's a personal choice that works well for me. All that's left to do is to bottle up. Of course, you can drink it warm after fermentation, but I prefer mine slightly chilled. I use a milk bottle with a reusable lid, but you can put it into a flip-top bottle and you'll get some carbonation. So to recap, kefir is a living, breathing, nutrient-dense drink that supports your gut, heart, bone, brain, and immune system. It's ancient, affordable, and easy to make, and it might just be the healthiest thing that you can do for your microbiome. If this video gave you a new appreciation for kefir, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Thank you for watching. I've been the London Chef.